Welcome back to Houston Life. If eating better or healthier is one of your resolutions in the new year, there are some simple changes you can make in the kitchen to help you reach your goals.
Registered Dietitian Mary Ellen Phipps, owner of Milk and Honey Nutrition, is here with 3 easy food swaps to improve your diet. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year. I'm so excited to start the year with you guys.
I know, we are too. You always have such great ideas and yummy ones, by the way. And we're going to jump right into this. So one of the first swaps that you talk about, and this really can work for anything, breakfast, lunch, and dinners, is swapping out the type of flour that you use.
Exactly. All-purpose flour is not bad per se, but there are certainly more nutrient-dense options out there. Everything from pre-made products you're buying in the store, like breads and pastas and tortillas and things like that, choosing the whole grain or choosing something made with like almond flour or oat flour or something like that. And the reason being, they're higher in protein and they're higher in fiber. And the same thing too, if you're at home and you're looking to experiment with flours, my favorite combination is grind up some oats.
Okay.
That's oat flour. That's
like regular oats?
That's a money-saving tip. Like, save yourself some money, buy some oats, grind it up, that's oat flour, combine it with almond flour, and the texture is just spot on, and you get a higher fiber, higher protein flour that's honestly more satisfying and I think more delicious.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great swap.
This can be done just in the blender then?
Yeah.
You're grinding it up?
Just grind them up. I have a great recipe on milkandhoneynutrition.com for some almond butter breakfast bars that use that combination. They're fluffy. My girls love them. I make them every week. It's a perfect example of how you can still get the same textures, the same eating experience. We're just upping that nutrition game a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, real quickly on these breads here on the side, I know we were talking about this. We love Dave's breads just
Dave's
as much as
bread.
yeah, you
Good
do
stuff.
too. These types of whole grain breads also help our kids stay fuller longer throughout the day at school.
So protein and fiber take longer to digest. So it stays in their stomach longer. They're more satisfied. It's a slower supply of energy, which is a good thing.
Okay, moving on to the second stop here, more veggies in the diet.
Add in your veggies. So this isn't really a swap, but it's an intentional addition I want you to make. Eating non-starchy vegetables with your meals helps regulate blood sugar, whether you have diabetes or not, which is something we all need. But what I want people to keep in mind is whether it's canned, frozen, fresh, they all count. They all have nutritious value. And let's be honest, if we're busy working parent or just living a busy lifestyle, frozen and canned veggies can save you a lot of time and make you more likely to eat vegetables, right? And then the other thing too is I would rather you eat vegetables covered in cheese that we were talking about or ranch dressing or something than no vegetables at all.
Okay.
So I want you to prepare your vegetables the way you like it. So I've got a quick and easy example here for a raw broccoli salad. I've just got some red onions and raw broccoli chopped up here. And then what I like to do, because let's face it, it's going to taste better and might make your kids more likely to eat it or something, we're going to pour a little bit of ranch dressing on top.
Okay.
You can go ahead and do that.
All right.
And this is just like a basic raw veggie salad. And you'll toss it together. And then I like to add some bacon crumbles on top for some extra, texture variety. But this can help a lot of people get more vegetables into their bodies, help regulate blood sugars, get that fiber benefit, And
it looks appetizing. The color is absolutely beautiful. Also, if you kind of mix this up and let it sit in your refrigerator for a bit,
it'll soften everything up.
It's so yummy.
Beautiful,
100%.
indeed. Okay, moving on to the beans.
Bring it on.
It's your favorite part, so add on the beans. So beans are like my self-proclaimed blood sugar superfood. They've got protein, they've got fiber, they're filling, they do so much for our gut health and everything. And so I'm gonna show you 2 ways to use them that are kind of non-traditional. Obviously you can serve beans as is, but we're gonna make a cream sauce with our beans today. I'm gonna make like a creamed spinach dip. So you have the blender cup here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you pour this in.
The whole thing, undrained.
Liquid and all.
And then these are great northern beans.
They're like cannellini beans, like basic white beans. So if you'll screw that lid on there, make sure our blender is on.
Picked the wrong day to wear feather cuffs, I guess. Okay.
Pop that in, give it a twist. We're gonna blend this 5 seconds. That's all it takes.
Okay, yeah.
We're making this like,
wow, that's fast. Like a paste almost.
Yes. Mimics like a cream sauce. And so over here, I've had warming some oil and garlic.
Okay.
We're gonna make like you would normally do, like creamed spinach, except we're using our ground up beans. So if you wanna go ahead and add our spinach, this is just frozen spinach from the grocery store that I drained off.
Okay.
And I love the garlic and onion combo. You really can't go wrong with that. So if you wanna add those onions in there.
It smells delicious.
And everybody loves a good spinach dip too, because I see here on the end you're serving it with tortilla chips.
Yep, and then if you want to pour in our cream sauce,
all right,
made from our beans, everybody can see just kind of how that creates this nice base for it.
It's so smooth and creamy looking.
Yeah.
Gosh, it smells
And
delicious.
you can blend it for longer and get it creamier, but this is kind of what it looks like here. I like to use it as a dip,
Yeah.
a great higher protein, higher fiber option, adding in those nutrients. You let this simmer on the stove for like 5 minutes, and you've got a great dish everyone can enjoy. You can add salt and pepper, you can add your own flavorings, whatever you like to it. This is actually a recipe from my cookbook, the Easy Diabetes Cookbook, and yeah, it's a great way to use beans.
I would love
Clever
that
idea.
even on a bottom of like some grilled shrimp or salmon. Just a little bit of that
Absolutely.
underneath would be lovely.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I am ready. And I think I've had these from you before.
I have brought them on the show before. It's been a bit. So the second way is desserts. And I know it sounds crazy, but when you think about it, if you mix a flour base with some mashed up beans, you get a cookie dough texture. Now we need some flavorings in there to help spice these things up. So we've added cinnamon, we've added some maple syrup, we've added some chocolate chips. This uses the oats and almond flour combination that I talked about as well. They're a great higher protein, higher fiber breakfast, snack, dessert, whatever you want it to be.
What kind of beans? Sorry, Courtney.
It's our chickpeas. It's
Oh,
our
the
lovely
chickpea.
What kind of peas
bean?
are they? They're not peas. They're beans.
Garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans.
They are a
Okay.
legume.
And I
yes.
will tell you, this is delicious.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them.
Yes, I mean, it is like a true cookie dough ball. It's fantastic.
You just blend it all together, scoop them up. They'll keep in your fridge for about a week in a sealed container, or you can freeze them as well.
Love it.
If you made a believer out of Courtney Zavala, you have done God's work, Mary Ellen Phipps.
I'm so
it is
glad
great
you guys
to
like
see
them.
you.
Yeah.
Cheers to you. Thanks so much. Happy New Year. And for a link to all these recipes or to connect with Mary Ellen, you can visit our website, HoustonLife.tv. We have also shared a link where you can get her latest book right over there, the Easy Diabetes Cookbook. Very important stuff.
Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.